Chat. Like this is why it's becoming difficult for me to leave Colombia. It's shit like this. I want to tell you this shit only exists on Instagram. I want to lie to you and say you're not going to see this walking around Medellin. I was in Smart Fit today, as I am every other day, getting some work in the gym. Regular, most of shit, staying fit, staying healthy, right? I'm walking around the gym and I'm looking at that look like they got the most natural bubble butt ass. And I'm just thinking all types of manly things to myself. Like, man, I wonder what that shit would look like. And I'm just like, yo, bro. It gets really hard to focus in a country like Colombia when you don't have purpose. Fortunately for me, since I've been back in Medellin, I have a lot of purpose. So I don't got time to entertain these big booty demons. But I was entertaining a big booty demon last night. So I'm really not that much better than Travel Lover. I just got a little bit more class with it. You know what I'm saying? This shit is becoming really difficult. And my whole thing with these big booty demons is you bring these to Miami, they're going to blow up. They're going to be in a strip club. They're going to be throwing all types of money at them. As a matter of fact, they're still doing it now. I got a little chick that I was talking to out here in Medellin. If you guys remember, I matched with a girl on Tinder before I came to Medellin. We FaceTimed her. She was showing us the club and everything on stream. Someone just flew her ass out to Germany. So I'm just thinking to myself, like, bro, you are never gonna win this race, bro. Like they like pop out like dandelions. Like you're never gonna win this race when it comes to these big booty Latina Johns. So it's like you're never gonna have enough of them. You could have one every day, 2 times a day, 3 times a day. A new one gonna come. You're gonna be like, damn, what the f-? It's hard, bro. It's hard. And it's like, if you don't got no discipline, bro, this shit is going to destroy you, brother. I'm in the gym. I'm lifting my weights. I turn around. I'm like, oh, my fucking God. Like, oh, my. Like, bro, got to stay focused. And see, the difference between seeing these big booty demons in your LA Fitness and whatever state you're in and seeing these big booty demons in Medellin is you could probably have all of the Johns you see in Medellin with the right approach. So it becomes worse because it's like if she don't like you for you, she gonna like you because you're a foreigner and you got bread. Right? She gonna like you because you're a foreigner and you got bread. And now you meeting her in the gym. Now that's a different atmosphere because you're not meeting her in a place where she goes to go hustle. So the conversion rate gets higher. But that's when you got to ask yourself, which some of you guys take the guns out of your own bullet for some reason. That's when you got to ask yourself, like, man, do I want to do the tricking or do I just want to back her off the muscle? Let me tell you something, young, old, right? Stop trying to bag girls off the muscle and you don't even speak their language. Just stop it. Just stop it, bro. Can you get something off the muscle? Absolutely. Can you get it faster by just tricking? Absolutely. And for what you tricking for in a place like Medellin, bro, just trick. You don't have to be me. I make it more difficult for myself. I'm over here and spitting game, macking, learning Spanish, X, Y, Z. If you don't want to put in that work, don't. You don't have to. Me and you are going to get the same box. We are going to get to the same destination. We're going to get to the same place. You're probably gonna get there faster when you just voila, pull the money out. But I'm gonna tell you, as a dude living here, you're gonna be constantly draining your pockets. Even if you, man, it's just a little 100, man, it's just a little 80. You're gonna be draining your pockets because every time you turn around, it's gonna always be a little 100, a little 80, a little 50, all over the city, and it never stops. This shit, Medellin is a different beast, bro. Like, this shit doesn't stop. It's every day, constantly. You walking around, you just like, oh my God, like every second, bro. Every second, bro. The dopamine impact in Medellin is too much. It's too much. And it doesn't stop. It doesn't, especially when a girl like you. Oh, watch when one of these little baddies like you. Now she putting that monkey on you, and she looking you in your eyes and sucking the skin off your lips and laying down with you and calling you papacito. Now you sitting there like, oh my God, do you love me? No, she don't love you. She about to go do that shit to 3 other, but you don't care. As long as she don't do it in front of your face. Okay? Yeah. Said I got $100 for every new city Mosa visits. Well, travel lover, send that 100 right now so we can get the Cali trip off. Get the Cali trip off. Support this channel. I appreciate you, Fresh Boy guys. Hit the like button. Get the likes up, chat. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the likes up. Okay. All right. What's the next thing that I wanted to bring up before I got distracted looking at this girl's buns? Oh, a set of buns number 2. A set of buns number 2. I can't get tired of this. So I'm gonna give you guys a little backstory on what me and Nate been talking about, and this is a conversation I was having last year with the homies as it pertains to being in Medellin, right? So let me break down something for you guys, okay? Shout out to Fly Boy, by the way, because I feel like he broke that down perfectly, even though I've never been to Brazil. Chat, let me ask you a question. Would you rather be in a city where the majority of the women are 6 and 7s, but you got a small, minute population of like 12s and 13s? I'm talking shit that's just out of this world bad. Or would you rather be in a city or a country where damn near 70% of the women are 7s, 8s, and 9s? Okay? Let me ask you that. Let me ask you this one more time. Would you rather be in a country where there are decent looking chicks, but then you got chicks that are out of this world bad? Or would you rather be in a country where the majority of the chicks are bad? Like literally, you take a rock and you throw it without looking, and you gonna more than likely hit a bad like you see on the screen right now. I want y'all to let me know. Like, would you rather a quantity of baddies or just a super high quality of baddies, but there's not that much of them? And here's why I'm going to say this to y'all, right? Break this down for you guys real quick. And while I'm breaking this down for y'all, we're going to go on her page. We're going to go on her page because I want you guys to see something that I've been trying to break down for a long time, okay? This is Lorena. I don't know how to properly say her name. Now, is she a super top tier baddie? She's obviously manufactured. That's not my point. Okay. And here's why I'm going to tell you why that's not my point. When you have a that look this good, whether she's manufactured or not, you have to think about what you look like optically to other people. I want you to envision yourself walking around with this girl I have on the screen right now. I want you to just picture yourself walking around with her in whatever city you're from in the US. I want you to just imagine that. Now I want you to imagine you got 3 of these chicks walking around with you in whatever city that you're in the US. How are people going to perceive you as a man? They're going to perceive you as he's that guy. He's that guy. Why is he that guy? Because he got 3 baddies walking around with him at all times. Now I want to let you guys know something for just 1 second, right? This is everyday life for a bachelor in Medellin. Okay? This is everyday life for a bachelor in Medellin. It's everyday life. It's everyday life. Okay? It doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. These Medellin paisas got crack in their makeup. Like, they have been enhanced to a level of bad bitch that cannot even be comprehended. And I just need you guys to understand, because you guys undervalue how bad these chicks are until they're walking around your hometown and you're saying to yourself, damn, I don't even got a chance with her. Like, you're going to look at her and tell yourself that you don't have a chance. But that's not the reality here in Medellin, Colombia, or anywhere in Colombia. Anywhere in Colombia, you're going to catch some fire shit that look just like what I got on the screen on every corner, every day, all day long. Whether she's shopping, she's in the gym, she's walking her kids to school. It's constant, bro. It's constant, bro. And I need you guys to understand something, right? Money can't buy happiness, but that shit'll buy you a bad bitch. Period. You see what is doing in the US to get a bitch that don't even look this good to fuck with them? They buying them Lambos, Benzes, they paying their rent for the year. You don't got to do none of that. At all. You don't have to do none of that, bro. Medellin is undefeated. Because the amount of baddies in Medellin is so ridiculous that you will start normalizing looking at baddies and be like, man, she not all that. Whole time, once your ass get back on that flight and land in Kansas or Texas or Jersey or Philly or wherever you from, and you walking through the neighborhood and you looking like, ew. Dudes go back home from being in Colombia and they can't even date anymore. Not because they can't get a chick. I don't think that's your problem. I don't think most dudes' problem is, oh, I can't get a chick unless I'm in Medellin. I think once dudes go to Colombia and go back home, their threshold, it's like you've been drinking cocaine water for the last 6 months. You're not going to be able to drink regular water anymore. You just can't do it. You just can't do it, bro. You just can't do it no more, bro. Dudes go back home and they say, bro, this. I can't do this, bro. I am unimpressed by everything that I look at. I was in a place where these women are naturally beautiful in every color and every shape. And now I got to go back somewhere where these chicks are straight up mid. And now when you look at these girls and see how much money they've made, right? You look at how much bread that these girls have made because you know what they're doing, you know, with the OnlyFans and the fan base and shit like that. They're making money off sex. They make money off of looking good. All of them. All of them can get a bag off looking good. Right? Colombia has to be dangerous. Colombia has to be a place where there's nothing but narcos and cartel and straight up corruption. Because imagine if this country was safe to be in. Imagine if this country was a rich place and you could build anything and it wasn't corrupt. The country has to be, because that's the only way to regulate how much of an advantage you have when you come here. And you have money. Money is very, very important. You're not going to be able to buy loyalty. You can't buy nothing, but if you know what you're doing, you can buy social status, bro. I promise you, you pop out with chicks that look like this every other day on the gram. You pop out with girls that look this good, that'll come rock out with you for a quarter of what you're spending on a date in the US. You're up. Even women in the States gonna be looking at you like, damn, you always got a pretty ass bitch. You had to go over there to go get you a girl that looked like that. Whole time, shorty looked 10 times better. Bro, shorty, you can't even hold a candle next to shorty. You can't even hold a candle next to how good shorty looked. You can't even compete, brother, sister. All right, anyways. I just wanted to, you feel me? Let me get off that. We ain't gonna glaze these Colombian hoes all night. I'm just saying. I'm just saying this shit has mental effects on you that you will never be able to recover from.